Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to say the channel and what I'm doing, a big milestone yesterday. Managed to reach 1 million views. 1 million views over the whole of the channel, which is unbelievable. It's just such a a big number. I don't really get into numbers. As you know, with the cars, I don't get into numbers with the cars, and I don't really get into numbers and look into it too much when it comes to the channel, what we're getting and stuff like that. But when we hit big, when I hit big milestones like this, it's something I want to just say a big thank you to all you that have been watching me, and I've been watching me do what I'm doing and watching my journey, basically, because this is like it's just like a train journey. I'm taking you all for the ride. The train's not going to stop. It's just going to keep going, and you never know where it's going to take us. But I just want to say, just a massive thanks, guys. Like, I really do appreciate it, and I think it comes across, like, the honesty and the just how I'm trying to sort of show what I'm doing. I'm never sort of hiding anything. I'm trying to sort of show every single little thing. I show much more than what others do, to be honest with you, because I show it on during the course of the whole day. So one whole day, you're seeing exactly what I'm doing to these vehicles, and I'm just loving it. So just a massive thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. So it's just a big milestone. I just want to celebrate with you guys, really. So today, we're going to continue with this Fiesta. I want to make sure, before I get this outside, that I've got this as far as I can. And that means cleaning the inside. That means taking the bumper off, because that bumper's got to go to paint shop still. And I might as well just take the bumper there, and they can just paint it up the corners. So we've got to do that as well. What else we've got to do? We've got to sort the aerial out, because that aerial has snapped and broke off in there. So that's got to be drilled out. And then another one. I've got the other one, and that's got to be put in as well. So like I said, I just want to get this car wrapped up before I push it out and then bring another one in. It's like this one here, this Fiesta. I don't really want to move it. It's not going to come. I don't want to move this car out of this workshop until, we've got this running. Yesterday, I had it cranking because I borrowed a power probe, put it onto the starter motor of this car, and it was turning over, cranking. And there was smoke coming out of the exhaust here. There's all smoke coming out. So it looks like it's burning fuel because of the smoke, but it still won't start. It just won't start. So I'm still looking into that, guys. But it has been cranking, turning over. So I know that it turns over. There is no fuel pump on this car. So I know a lot of you messaged me about, I'll check the fuel pump. There is no fuel pump. There's just a high pressure fuel pump in the actual engine bay. So that's another thing we've got to check. So this car itself, we're going to set up the computer, and we're going to find the relay for the starter motor, which I think is this one here, the first one. I've already found it in the manual. Come on. Anyway, this one here. So that's the starter motor for the relay starter motor. And what we're going to do is we're going to bypass this and then stand here and then activate the starter motor from here. That way, once we can activate the starter motor from here, have it cranking, get the computer and see what the volumes are, like the fuel rail, see what the pressure's like in the fuel system. And that's kind of the next stage on this car. I'll try and do a bit of filming when we do this, but I'll have to sort of let you know how we'll go with this one. But this is just going to take a little bit more time to get to the bottom of it. But trust me, guys, this is going to get sorted. I'm not going to let this go. I'm going to keep going at it. So, but like I said, I don't want to put them out until they're they're kind of done and out of the way, so we can get the next project in, which is the BMW 1 Series. That's got to come back in. The Polo GTI, That's still got to come back in. I've got the parts for that now. So yeah, that's enough waffling. Let's crack on and let's get this car pushed as far as I can. And the inside is filthy, so there's going to be a lot of work on that. So let's do this. Yeah, guys, so as I was just saying, we've got a lot to do with this car, so let's get cracking. The first job I want to do is get this bumper off. Once I get the bumper off, I'm going to strip it all down, take all the parts off, the grills, the fog lights, get it all stripped. Then I can get it to the paint shop. They can be doing that whilst I continue with the rest of the car. Even if the bumper's off and we do the rest of the car and then the car's outside, it don't matter because it's just the bumper on the front that we can do a later date. We've still got to do the door card and stuff like that, so we've got to sort this out as well. We'll get all that on. We've also got to get inside here and get this get this car cleaned up. I just don't like it. Even if like I just can't stand looking at it, to be honest with you. We've all got to do... Oh, we've got to do the aerial as well, didn't I said that? Basically, yeah, I've got one here. And it's... yeah, it broke off in there. And I've started to drill it out. And then once I've drilled out the old one, that will just sort of screw in like that. But it needs a little bit more work. So I can show you me doing that as well. But yeah, that just screws in like that. So yeah, that's another job we've got to do. But I want to get the seats out, get these carpets a good clean, get rid of all this crap, and yeah, just get it done. Oh god, it's horrendous. Probably one of the worst ones I've done, to be honest with you. That is probably one of the worst, dirtiest cars I've done. So, yeah. All right, guys, let's set you up. Oh, one more thing before I do. Just want to quickly say, I had a lot of messages about sort of, getting a heater in here, keeping myself warm, because it is bloody freezing, proper freezing in here. And that's what I've done. So basically, the owner of the actual lockup and the area where I'm in, the land, and I was speaking to him about putting a stove up and a wood burner or something just to sort of warm it up. He said, yeah, he's actually got one that he could sell me and bring it in and set it up. So I'm going to set it up in that far corner, get rid of that metal container, take that outside, and then set it up over there, move that racking along that way a little bit or move it onto another wall, and then have it on that corner facing this way so the heat pushes out. The only trouble is with a wood burner is that you've got to keep feeding it. Keep feeding it. Otherwise, when it goes out, you have to relight it. So that's the only trouble with that. I know you could get like heat blocks and stuff like that, so I've got to look into that kind of thing. But I think it'd just be much better in here to warm the place up, basically. Yeah, and it's just wood, and he's got wood around. He's got wood everywhere as well. And he said, look, just help yourself to the wood. He said, just cut it up, chop it up, and just feed the burner that way. So that's good news on that front. Hopefully, yeah, we can get that sorted out over the next few days, and then it'll be nice and cosy and warm in here. It won't be so bad, yeah. So anyway, that's that, guys. Just going to give you, an update on that, because I know a lot of you were saying, stay warm and get yourself a proper heater in there and stuff like that. So that's the plan for that. Anyway, guys, let's crack on. Let's get this bumper off first. Start stripping it all down, get it all stripped, and then we'll move on to the door card, get that done, and just move on. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, so that's the bumper off, and yeah, all stripped down, ready to go to the paint shop. I will have a quick look at this, but you know, it looks okay, no damage there at all. Yeah, but as we know in the past, we always check to make sure that yeah, there's no damage behind bumpers and stuff like that. So that's good, looks okay, looks fine. So the bumper itself, there's only really scuffs on the two corner edges, like here, there on this side. Obviously usual stone chips and marks when it comes to the front edge here, and scuffs here and here. There's a couple of bits in here, but the main parts were obviously the two ends, which is obviously here, scuffs here and there. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get them to do the whole bumper, I think. It just makes a lot, I think it's a lot quicker for them as well, just to go over the whole lot, you know, backs and forwards. And yeah, you know, I think it just makes better sense, I believe. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going to get them to paint the whole bumper. I think it's much better and a much better finish if they don't change the colour shade. if it changes the shade, then you know it wasn't worth doing the whole bumper, was it? Because you know, you could have just blended in this two corners and then it would have been all right. But I'll have a chat with the guy. I'll go down there. I'll run it down there quickly. I'll speak to him and let's see what he says. So let me go and do that quickly, guys. Let me run it to the paint shop. I'll come back and we can carry on with this car and keep going. So bear with me and I'll see you in a minute. Right, guys, I'm back from the paint shop. Yeah, so just dropped it over to him. He's going to crack on with that. He said to me, what's today? Today's Wednesday, and he should have it back to me by tomorrow afternoon, which is a really good turnaround, to be honest with you. So yeah, he just said he's gonna go over the paint over the whole bumper and redo it and rub it down and make sure that it's in good condition. So that's done, and it's a quick turnaround as well. So it's not really sort of holding me up. I can just get on with everything else. There's a lot of cleaning and a lot of other bits and pieces to do around the car. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's move on to the door. Let's get this door sorted out. I want to get this door card back on, get all the pieces in place, and yeah, then we can move on to the the most dirtiest car that ever. We'll take the seats out and then start getting these clean. These seats are definitely going to need a few goings over, not just once. It's going to need a few times. So yeah, I'm really going to get into those seats as well. They're a little bit worn here. Don't know if you can see that really, but properly. But we'll give it a clean and I'll show you. A little bit worn, but nothing sort of too major. There's no rips or tears or burn marks in the actual seats at all, so that's good. And it just needs a good tidy. So yeah, let's get on with this anyway. First, let's get this door panel card back on in place and back to normal. And yeah, then we'll go. Well, I'll do this first in a time lapse, then I'll take the seats out, and then I'll come back to you. So let's do this. Right, let me show you these seats. Oh, God. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, so I've got to clean them up. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so just minging, ain't I? Proper minging. Let's show you the inside of this. It's just, obviously there's just bits of crap that you normally get with cars, but this seems a bit excessive. It feels like a lot of builder's car, something, you know? Like just a builder, don't give a crap. And, yeah, just throws it in there, don't care. It's got to be, really. But these floor mats have got to go. And, yeah, we'll just start attacking the carpets and the plastics and upholstery. Oh, there's 5p. That's 5p. That goes in the pot. That's it. Every penny helps. But yeah, these are bloody minging. That out. Couple of toys. Might keep that as a souvenir. But yeah, it just needs a good clean, guys. The seats are, you know, not that bad at the back, nowhere near as bad as the one at the front, but they're still going to need a good clean. So yeah, we'll have to start tacking these carpets, and let's see if they come up all right. And yeah, it's just a lot of grime across there. I don't know if you can see that. It's just like obviously grimy, crappy. Ugh. It just needs a good sort out. So we're gonna get into it now. But I think we need to do first is attack the seats. Get those done, and then they can be drying off, ready for the next hit. Because these are going to need a few times, and the dirt that's going to come off this that the machine pulls out of it is going to be incredible. But it's going to take, I reckon, 3 times these seats are going to take to clean. But we'll see. But yeah, let me set you up, guys, and let's go for the seats. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I just wanted to quickly stop and show you the progress so far compared to and that wasn't the most dirtiest one. This was the most dirtiest seat out of the pair of them. But yeah, way 10 times better than what it was. Yeah, incredible. So that's really good the way it's coming up. I'm not 100% happy with it yet. Still got some, it looks like chewing gum, I'll be honest with you, here and here and here. Yeah, so I've been looking into it, and I'm sure you guys are going to give me some comments and let me know the best thing to get the chewing gum in off. If you have any idea, drop me a comment, and I'll see if it works. Because I'll just obviously leave that for now. You know, I bet there's going to be people saying like WD-40, gaffer tape, try and sort of slowly take it up. So yeah, I'm going to try everything and anything I can to get that off, because that's going to otherwise ruin what is starting to look like a pretty decent seat now, to be honest with you. I've still got some areas here that I need to go over again. You can see like a dark patches up here and up here. Yeah, so yeah, you're getting an idea. So I've just got to go back over it, you know, once it's all a little bit drier and I can see exactly where I need to hit more. And then we need to hit this one. So, yeah, what a difference. Yeah. Takes a bit of time, and it is a bit, you know, a bit of scrubbing when it comes to the drill. You've got to use that quite a bit. Get it right deep in there. Really soak the seats with the machine, and then just keep working at it. Just keep playing with it. So there you go, guys. I'm going to set you up again. Let's keep going, and let's get this one done. Right, okay, guys. So there, as you just saw there, I've done the backs. I continued doing the fronts. Had a little go at it again. Managed to get the gum, I think it was, off of the seats with a little bit of WD-40, and then just a stiff brush, and wiped it down, and it seems to have got it off pretty good. I'm still going to go over the seats again, just in patches where it's. But I can't really tell until it's completely dry on these seats. So, yeah, they need to dry up now, and then I'll hit them again once I can see exactly where they are really, really bad. So, but you know, you can tell how much difference it makes just by just by using the machine and the drill with a brush attachment, and then just going all over it, and it just pulls the dirt, and as you're doing it. See, as you can see there, look, it's a little bit patchy here, going round, down here. But it's just a lot easier once it's all dry, so I can't tell what's wet and dry at the minute. So once it's all done, I'll go ahead and do them. Yeah, but for now, I'm going to leave it there with them seats. Let's move on to the inside because, yeah, my God, this needs a good clean. Even the plastics are just absolute filth. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start on this inside. I'll set you up and let's go for it. It's a lot of cleaning today, guys, in this video, but it needs to be done. And I want to show what I'm doing and how I'm getting the cars up to scratch and clean and tidy. So it's all part of it. It's all part of what I do, and I want to add it in. So let's get cracking with the inside. So let's do this. Right, guys, I am shattered now after doing that. But it was well worth it. Yeah, definitely worth it. I've still got to do the boot, but I'll leave that for now. Seats are done. The back seats are done. Again, this will have to be the same as the front seats. I'll have to leave it to dry, and then just see how I go with them, and see anything else needs to be sort of done with them. But yeah, we'll leave that for now. The actual carpets themselves underneath the seats are looking so much better. I did wipe the plastic stand, but as you can see, they're so bad. So what I'll have to do is go over it with the drill head again, the cleaner head. Maybe get some real decent cleaner on it. Not quite sure, you know, G101 cleaner, multi-purpose will do that. I don't know. But it's definitely getting there. And it just, I knew this would take time. I just knew it because it was so filthy and dirty. But the time that I put into it is definitely worth it, guys. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, I am absolutely shattered. Again, I've run out of time, but at least we've got the bumper off, got that to the paint shop. We've, you know, started to get a good clean on the car itself, the seats, the inside. We've still got to get the aerial sorted out, so we'll do that on the next video. But yeah, it is getting closer, guys, for me to pull it outside and then, yeah, wait for the bumper to come back, which will be, he's saying tomorrow afternoon. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do on Friday. I'll have to sort of see. I'd like to get the GTI, Polo GTI inside if we can. And have it, you know, I've got all the bits for that now, so we could possibly get that inside. And again, I've got to get that BMW 1 Series. I've got it started, got the keys, but haven't actually got it in to take it apart yet. I've still got to do that, and we've still got to get down to the bottom of this. So, yeah, still really busy. I am going away this weekend. I'm going away on Friday, so I need to try and sort of get as much as I can done before Friday. I will get a video out on Friday for you guys. Don't worry, there will be one. I'm going to probably do half day on Friday, so I'm going to sort of do some filming tomorrow, which will be Thursday, which will come out on Friday for you. So yeah, you know, we'll see how we go. But for now, that is going to be the end of today's video. God, I am shattered after that clean. But I'm nice and hot now. I'm not cold anymore, that's for sure. But yeah, plus we've got the heater going on as well. I've got the flue now. I'll show you the flue. So yeah, these pipes here are gonna go out the wall and then up for the flue for the burner. But again, we've got to move all this stuff. I've got to rearrange everything. I've got to sort it all out. So, but you don't want me to, you know, you don't want to watch me do all that sort of crap. You'd like to see me put the burner up, I'm sure. So I'll probably be doing a video on putting the burner in. I'm going to raise it up a little bit so it's like halfway. Not halfway, but at least it's not on the floor. Because those burners, if it's on the floor, especially being concrete, the heat just won't, you know, the way I think, if it's up a little bit, then the heat will come out a little bit and spread around rather than go straight to the concrete floor. That's my theory anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it up. So I'll do a little filming on that and show you what's going on. But I won't do all this cleaning up stuff. You don't want to see me do all that sort of stuff. So, right, guys, that is going to be enough waffling for today. Thanks for all the support. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, we've just gone over 1 million views on the channel, which is just absolutely amazing. Never really thought I'd get that high when it comes to views or you know, stuff like that. So, but, you know, it does help and it does sort of go towards what I'm doing. Yeah, just I'll keep up the good work and you can keep following me, guys. So thanks very much and I'll see you on the next one.